Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Honolulu. My name is Patrick. Hope you're doing well this Tuesday morning. Our first plane this morning is Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Lehue. It is coming in on 4 right. Looks like we have a string of planes coming in on 4 right first thing this morning.
Echo for North Aloha. Echo cross the 4 left on the 8 left, that's supposed to be off. Echo cross 4 left, 8 left, that's supposed to be off Aloha.
Morning, Martin, Jen, Ken, good to see y'all here. We got Becky in the house, Jonathan McD. Allison's here. Oops. Got Mark. Hello, Mark. Brandon Rabbit in the house this morning. It is somewhere. Ah, there it is. Went too far. Focus. It's like me this morning. It's having trouble focusing. Come on, there we go. Morning, Ron. So we got all the cool kids in the house this morning. So I've been trying to figure out a way that we could see both 4 right and 8 left from the same location. I tried it a while ago on the other end of this road I'm on, and it worked out good, except for I lose the shots of the planes leaving on 8 right because there's a building in the way. So that's why we lose. That's the unfortunate thing, is we lose the touchdowns of these behind these hangars. So not the end of the world, but it is kind of annoying. So that South Coast came in from Hilo. The next one in will be a heavy coming in from Tokyo. So they're going to bring this on 4 right for some reason instead of 8 left. This is a Hawaiian Flight 822. They have had planes leaving on 8 left this morning, but I haven't seen one touch down on 8 left yet. Hello, Kirsten, Sydney. Good to see you both here. A couple of members of the world's most dangerous mod crew.
Any place heavy to look at the aircraft 4 left and contact ground. At the aircraft 4 left and contact ground. Hawaii 8.2.
Hello, Christine. Lisi. RSVP, good to see you all here. So our first departure on the on 8 left that we're going to see is southwest heading off to Kailua. Oh no, that one. My apologies. That one just came in. So they are bringing planes in on that one. Okay, never mind. Scratch that.
With you for the visual for 4 right, maintaining. Just added that 1500 to 5 DNA. That's 1.08. Hold down, contact during the phone call on the right. Alright, 101 kilo crossing the 4 left and 1 left. Keyway, company heavy Airbus and kind of go. Cross 4 left, 8 left, kilo, and then keyway to the Airbus over the runway.
So we'll see that one again in just a minute. It looks like it's going to head over to one of the 8s. Hello, Oliver. Good to see you. I think, wait, is Oliver coming in today? Oliver, are you coming in today? I'm sorry, my brain is all scattered this week. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I think Oliver's coming in today. Hello, Wanderlust. Good to see you.
Tower, good morning, Aloha, 553, 1,500 on the visual for it. 553, Honu Tower, comes 10 mile per hour, that's 147. That's only less than 0, 1 point from that ocean. Okay, I'm sorry, hold short, that's well, thank you.
Hello, 717 Aviation. Keith, good morning. So we have a rather cool plane coming in today, but unfortunately, I think we're going to miss it just by about 15 minutes. So if you guys check out my channel between shows, you'll know I put a video up the other day of the, pardon me, the new Korean livery Dreamliner came in here. Dreamliner X came in here. And I wasn't able to catch it live, but we got a video of it. So it's up on the channel. That same plane is coming back today. It is hovering right now at 10 minutes after 10, though. And that is about 15 minutes past my absolute positive drop dead, I gotta get out of here time. So unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see it today. Hopefully it'll come in on Saturday. But if you're interested to see it, you could check out the video I posted the other day. It's very voggy in that picture, in that video. That day was horrible with VOG. So if you're not familiar, VOG is volcanic fog. So it's the stuff that's spewing out of Kilauea about 120 miles over my left shoulder that gets pushed up here with certain winds. We don't have a lot of it today. Today the winds are strong enough to blow it off the island, but I think Sydney's trying to get me fired. Well, true, I have pushed the boundaries of the thing to run in a little bit late, but today, unfortunately, I cannot do that. I have a meeting with my boss first thing when I get there, so I cannot be late. Yeah, see, 10:16, that's almost 20 minutes out of the thing, so I don't think that's going to happen, unfortunately. I would love to catch that in the live stream, but unfortunately, I got to pay the bills, so I got to get to work. That 7-4 we saw overhead a second ago is next for arrival. It is now passing over Kapolei, so it'll be the next one in on 8 left. Zip Air is right behind it. Zip Air is running a few minutes early this morning. It's a Dreamliner. It's a Dreamliner Shorty. It's the 8 today. So it's about 2 or 3 minutes behind it.
Tower UPS 32 Heavy, ILS 8 left. UPS 32 Heavy, on tower, wind 0106 from 8 left to land. Clear land 8 left, UPS 32 Heavy.
One day, Brandon, hopefully one day. We're a little far off that number right now. 51.
Right, left here on Echo Cross 4 left, and Bravo. Hold trail golf, Aloha 5.
I've never done 12 hours anywhere, let alone here. 12 hours is a very long time. I don't know how Kevin does 24 hours. 12 hours is a very long time to be standing. Just to be standing 12 hours is a long time. But to be standing and doing this. The longest I think the longest show I've had is 7.5 hours. We did almost 7 hours on Saturday. I used to be able to sleep for 12 hours a day. I can't do that anymore.
Yes, sir, you get Delta? Yeah, we can get Delta. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, turn right Delta, hold short and 4 left. Title Delta, hold short 4 left. Yes, sir.
That's good news, Keith. I'm glad to hear that.
Roger, 8, forward tower, Johnson, 5 mile final, south 24, Fox 24 left, line up and wait, travel south, south. Tower, Fox 2305 with you, visual 48. That is 373 heavy, going to 8 right, line up and wait, traffic, lining running 48. 48 runway, 8 right, and 373 heavy. Come on, 8. Go for come on, 8. Block 8 all sides, down 4 mile final, south 24 to Fox 24 left, line up and wait, traffic, south, south.
Alright, we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna catch Zippy. Yeah, morning, Kelvin. Good to see you. Yeah, I'll be gone before then. We'll be here for both their arrivals, but can't do the departures during the week. Hello, David. Good to see you.
turn left ground, 121. Turn left delta ground, 152 heavy. 2629, Hotel traffic 10 mile final runway left going 70.
Oh, thanks, Ian.
United 373 heavy, wind 0206 on your right to takeoff. Be right close to takeoff, United 373 heavy.
Alright, we have a United triple out on the reef runway that has just got its clearance. So we're gonna, as soon as it starts to move, we'll flip over there and get its departure. Last I checked, both Honus were running a few minutes early today. Let's go back and check them again. The first one will be here at 7:57. That's a little over a half an hour early. And the second one will be here at 9:22, which is also about a half an hour early. The blue one's first today, the orange one's second today. Our next arrival is a 717. It's a Hawaiian, obviously. It's coming in from Lehue. It's almost where I can get a good shot of that tiny plane. I don't recognize that. I don't recognize that call sign, Ian. So if you're that excited about it, I'm that excited about it. I hope it's what you think it is, because that'll mean I'll be excited about it. I wonder if that's why. My zoom doesn't seem to be as zoomy today as I usually is. I think it's the crop factor. I think I turned something off the other day. Let's see if we can turn it on. We'll come back to the 717 in just a second as soon as I figure out. Shooting. Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll Try going back to that. That's a little better. Cameras are so finicky sometimes. Wait, you say you hope... Wait, I'm confused now. You said you hope Repat 25 isn't what you think it is. I'm confused now. I just noticed over here we have a Alaska Special Liberty. Oh, thanks, Ian. I didn't know that. Hello, CB. Good to see you. Our next departure will be a Hawaiian going off to Hilo. It's a 717. We also have a Hawaiian coming in on 4 right. It's coming in from Maui. Good morning, Stefan. Or good evening for you, I guess. 7:15.
runway left, center ground. Kilo 5, hold up here, left contact ground, I want this. Final 15, company in position.
Pardon me. This Hawaiian here is heading off to Hilo. Oh no, Ian. Oh no. Don't they realize we can't be here all day? Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. At last show, we crossed 15,000 subscribers. It seems like just 5 minutes ago, I was standing at the other end on a ladder doing my very first show, and now we're at 15,000 subscribers. It's like a year and a half or almost 2 years later. Just flying by. It's crazy. So this is a little quick look at what's coming up in the next few minutes. So we have the top is arrivals, the bottom is departures. You can see we have what's claimed to be a 747 taxiing, but I don't know where they're getting that information. Let's see, is this even updating correctly? I'm very confused as to why it thinks we're getting a 747 to Ho Chi Minh City. FedEx from Memphis coming in, that's correct. Yeah. I do not see the one to Ho Chi Minh City. So I don't understand where it thinks we're getting that one. Unless I'm not seeing something, which is entirely possible. I mean, I've been known to miss a plane or two. Good morning, Legalized Shem. Thank you very much. So this is a Cessna Sky Courier. It's coming in from Lanai. This one will not roll long enough till we get it on the other end. So we're only going to see it in the air there for just a second. It will not roll long enough to get to where we go past the runways, because its hangar is before the end of that runway, so it's going to make a right turn and we're going to miss it. As you can see here, we got light winds today. They are coming from the north-northeast. Luckily, the trade winds are keeping the VOG at bay. It's not very VOGgy this morning. Hello, little Momo. Good to see you. Grazzino. Hello. Alright, the next two arrivals, one coming in on 8 left and one coming in on 4 right, are both 717s. One's coming from Lehue. The other one's coming from Kailua Kona. Wow, Kailua Kona, nice short 29-minute flight. Would they take the expressway? I haven't looked lately, but I hope it doesn't rain on Thursday. We're gonna do a on the fence show on Thursday. Hopefully it doesn't rain on Thursday. I've been getting lazy. I haven't looked out like I should. Ooh, forecast for rain on Thursday. 60% chance of rain. Well, we'll see how that goes. Alright. So I was wrong about that one coming into 4 right. It's actually going to go all the way over to 8 left. So we'll see it here in a minute, right in front of us. And we'll head over to that first one right now. And it's right there. So we can do some super zoom action. This is the one coming in from Lihue. Lihue is on the island of Kauai, which is the large island to the west of us. There's 2 islands, actually there's a couple hundred islands to the west of us, but the 2 main ones are Niihau and Kauai. Niihau is a private island. You can't really go, you can't go there. You can, however, go to Kauai, and I do recommend it. It's very beautiful over there. Very Jurassic.
Tower departing from the C9, 2800 descending, nav for 4 right.
Oh, 100% rain, Keith. Kind of puts a damper on the old plane spotting when it rains.
365, turn left at Kilo, tax 14 via Zulu and Margao. Traffic left and left at Kilo, and then taxi park Zulu, monitor down. And there is a flock of birds about 100 feet short final for runway 4 left, just heads up.
Oh, it's, yeah, Red 5, it's extremely easy to get to either side of the Big Island from here. There's probably easy 20 flights a day between the Southwest and Hawaiian, maybe even more than that, because they fly to both sides of the Big Island. So it's the next flight in is actually coming from the west side of the Big Island. Let's say it's only going to be a 31-minute flight by the time it gets here. That's nicely quick. It's probably about another 10 minutes or so to get to the other side of the Big Island. So it's relatively easy to do. Commuting between Honolulu and Kauai, Maui, and both sides of the Big Island are very easy. Lots of flights a day. Molokai and Lanai, it's a little more difficult, but there's still quite a few flights. The flights on those are usually on propeller-driven aircraft, though. They're not on jets. But you can still get to them. Fairly easy. You and me both, Jen. I love the Big Island. Specifically the southern and Hilo side of the Big Island. Kona side's nice. North Kahala is pretty nice. I spent a lot of time in North Kahala over the years. I think I've told this story before on the channel, but I'll tell it again. So a couple of years ago, I had a new boss who came over from the mainland, and he was asking me ideas for trips to go inter-island. And I told him my favorite place in Hawaii is Hilo. I loved Hilo. And so he took me up on it. And him and his wife went to Hilo for the weekend. He came back and he's all kind of annoyed at me. And he's like, why'd you recommend Hilo? There's nothing to do there. And I looked him right in the eye and said, exactly, that's why I recommended Hilo. Because it is laid back, it's relaxing, it's just an amazing place just to hang out. If you want the hustle and bustle of the city, stay here. Stay in Honolulu. Hello, Alan. Good to see you. Oh, yeah, this is Mokulele Airlines coming in from Kanakakai. Let's see if we can see it. It is right over the... There it is, right there. So if you want to go to Molokai specifically, or Lanai even, you're probably going to have to get on one of these. Lanai has some more options with Lanai Air, but it's a little more expensive. We flew on this airline to go over to Molokai several years ago. It's a beautiful day going out. It only took us about a half an hour to get there. On the way back, though, there was huge thunderstorms, which thunderstorms are very rare in Hawaii. We get a lot of rain, but not a lot of thunderstorms. So on the trip back, it was over an hour to get back because we were having to dodge thunderstorms. Somewhere I have a time lapse of that flight. I stuck a GoPro to the window and took a time lapse of that flight. I'll have to dig that out and post it on the Discord channel. Hello, Kurt. Good to see you. Heath. So our next departure will be Hawaiian heading off to Maui. The first A380 of the day is now passing over the island of Niihau, so that puts it less than a half an hour or so out. We also have a FedEx triple that is just about to cross over the windward side of the island. So a FedEx triple, and then we have a FedEx Cessna Cargo Master right here. I would bet that's the biggest and the smallest of the two FedEx planes, of all the FedEx planes they offer. I can't imagine one being bigger, and I can't imagine one being smaller with the FedEx fleet. Ah, hello, Rainbow Love. Good to see you.
change over 4 left, 4 left, 4 left, clear to land from the touching.
We've done, Andrew, we've done a stream, we've done 2 streams from Maui before. And we had planned to think about doing one from Hilo soon to do the stream and to see the volcano, but we ended up, plans got kind of changed. We ended up scheduling a trip to the mainland. So it's not going to work out to do Hilo this month. Oops, wrong camera. There we go. Up there somewhere should be the 777. See if we can find it. It's a little farther to the left. Lots of clouds up there. I don't see it yet, but it's somewhere over there. Somewhere over downtown Honolulu right now. We'll pick that up again when it gets off the downwind. It looks like it's going to head over to one of the 8s, so we should get it right in front of us. Thanks, Sydney. Hello. Yeah, Brandon, that's interesting. If you look up, try to see if you can look up some pictures of what Kona was like before 9/11. So they did a lot of security features post 9/11. But that used to be I've seen pictures. It used to be just a bunch of that looked like huts out there with no real barricades between them. It's really interesting how they did that and how they transformed it into be a little more secure. I'd have to look it up, but I think the Hilo terminal is newer. I swear, I think the Hilo maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think the Hilo terminal actually is newer. But Hilo, Maui, and Lanai all kind of look the same to me. The airports, the airports anyway, they kind of have that same feeling, like you're just in different wings of the same airport. They don't look exactly the same, but they always feel like they're just different parts of the same airport. Whereas Molokai, Lanai, and Kona all feel way different. That FedEx triple is now turning off the downwind. We'll see which runway it goes. Nothing would surprise me at this point. They're sending everything everywhere lately. But it does look like it's going to go to 8 left, so that's good. There's like one spot of sun over there on the zip, and then everything else is in shadow over there. Oh, now the zip is in shadow again.
18, 14, 14, 13 heavy. Turn right at Echo, got it. Lost minute 4, lost minute from me. Speed left, 9 close again, turn right at Charlie. I think that will continue down to Charlie and make a right turn, heading 14, 13. 14, 13, heavy rider on Charlie, contact ground control, point 9. I know Charlie, point 9, heading 14, 13, thank you.
I'd like to welcome, pardon me, excuse me, oh jeez. I'd like to welcome our good friend and triple threat mod, part of the world's most dangerous mod crew, Rainbow Love. I'd like to welcome her back to the 330 level. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. It's very kind of you. It says new member, but obviously that's a little bit of a software glitch. I'd also like to thank Kimberly March Shore. Howdy from Matthew and me in Hampton, Virginia. How y'all doing? Had enough coffee yet? I try not to drink any caffeine beverages during the show for the simple fact that it would make me have to go to the little boy's room. So I try to avoid that. Try to drink just a little bit of water, keep myself hydrated enough. But thank you, Kimberly, for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Hope you and Matthew have a great day. We have this United pushing back here. This is a 757. It should be going off to SFO, but we'll find out for sure here in a second. Oh no, I'm completely wrong. It's going off to LA with the extra X. Our flying Honu friend is about 6 minutes out. He's about 10 miles off the shore over there somewhere. So if you're new to the channel, well, let's start off with this. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and Pop-Tart channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport. That's where we're at right now. It is on the south shore of the island of Oahu. About 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu. On the eastern end of the Hawaiian archipelago. somewhere in the middle of the Pacific, about 6 miles from anywhere. Or 6 hours from anywhere, I should say. We do 3 shows a week here, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sundays, or Saturdays usually. This week I believe it is Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. These weekday shows are a little short because I do have a regular job I have to get to. So we're going to be here till about 9:45 Hawaii time. So that's about a little less than 2 hours from now. In that time, we should see 2 A380s. They're both from all Nippon Airways. We're the exclusive stop for these A380s. They only come here to Hawaii from Tokyo. There's 3 of them. One of them is in the maintenance yard right now, getting some maintenance done, but the other 2 are on their way here right now. Like I said, the first one is just off the coast. It is the blue flying Honu today. The Honu is Hawaiian for sea turtle. It has a sea turtle livery on it. The orange one is next. It's about 45 minutes or give or take behind it. So that first one is now second for arrival. There's a 717 coming in from Maui right in front of it. We're 6 miles from somewhere, Brandon. Friend Kimberly's come back with another $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, well, Patrick, you have amazing self-control. No coffee. Well, I'll make up for it the hour after the show. That's for sure. Thank you again. Really appreciate it. Sometimes on the super hot days, on the super hot long show days, on the week Saturday shows we go till the first A380 departure, so that's usually about noon or so. So those shows are much longer. On some of those shows, I need some caffeine towards the end of the show. So I found if you guys know what liquid IV is, it's a powder mix you put in your water. It's kind of like a Pedialyte, sort of. I found a flavor of that has caffeine in it. So the pineapple flavor has caffeine. So it's appropriate enough. So on some of the longer shows, I will sneak that caffeine in towards the end. Oh, really, Ian? Let's see. Oh. Pardon me. Let's break out the old binoculars over here. I don't see them with my eyes, so second tanker coming to, all right. Alright, let's flip around and take that Super now. It is right there. There we go. Alright, keep an eye in this shot here in a second. You'll see the second tanker go past in the background. Alright, so that tanker is leaving on the reef runway, so as soon as I can see it, I'll flip over there and show you guys the tanker leaving. We'll hang on the Honu, and then we'll come back to the Honu. So this is a KC-135. It's a Air Force air-to-air refueling tanker. The next one coming out on this side is a Hawaiian. It's heading off to Maui. Keep an eye on that other runway as well. So there's some stuff down there we'll want to see, so we'll keep an eye over there.
Yeah, it's 1221 is down across from the 8 left at Juliet, taxi from the 8 right, 7 on 5 mile on. Cross 8 left at Juliet, taxi 8 right.
Alright, so I think that next tanker is waiting on traffic on the crossing runway. So it looks like a Hawaiian is coming in on the crossing runway. So I'd like to thank our good friend, bird expert, and dangerous mod, Sydney, gifting 5 reverse ops memberships. Thank you very much. Can't see on my screen who got those, but the 5 of you, please join me in thanking Sydney for that amazing act of generosity. This is the Moana 2 livery on the 717. There's 3 different ones of these. There's a 330, a 321, and then this 717 that all have Moana 2 liveries for the Disney movie. You can see Moana there on the side. The Rock as Maui is on the other side. We're going to go back and catch that KC-135 that departed. All right, thanks again, Sydney. I appreciate it. All right, so the next one out on the reef runway will be a United. It's a 757. It's the one heading off to LA with the extra X that I was talking to you about just a minute ago. We got a bunch of stuff heading all the way out. This is the after the time change a couple weeks ago. That 7 o'clock hour got a little slow, but everything got shifted to the 8 o'clock hour, so it really picks up around now. So we have a bunch of planes taxiing out for departure, and we have Oh, thanks, Ian. Oh, John too. Thank you. Oh, and Robert. We got triple people here. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can see it down there. Not quite yet. It still looks like it's around the corner. That one was heading off to Kailua Kona. We got another one already on the roll. That's right here. This one's heading to Lehue. Alright, so Manu 1-2 is down there somewhere. Let's see if we can see it now. There it is. This one here that we're a little too zoomed in on is heading off to Hilo. This is Hawaiian Flight 10. It's heading off to LA with the Extra X. It'll be going out after the C-17, which will be following a Southwest that is heading off to San Diego. So this will be third for departure on the reef runway. Our good friend Keith Cornell has come in with a 10-pound super chat. Thank you very much. Says thank you for the superb streams, Patrick. Really enjoy them. Well, we really enjoy having you here. I'm glad you're able to hang out with us. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Get back over to the UK one of these days and do another one from Heathrow. Alright, so let's go get that Southwest real quick, and then we'll come back and get the C-17.
Line up and wait for a right wind. Southwest flight 22, not above us. Departure, Southwest 2022, yeah.
we're going to hang out on this side for a second because the C-17 is almost to the end of the runway. So Brandon, I did see your message. I'm not ignoring you. I just didn't have all the details yet. So I'll answer them when I get more information. We have the days planned out because we bought the airfare, but we're still trying to figure out where we're going to be for those days. So I mentioned last... the C-17's on the roll. I will finish that thought later.
Heavy cross with the heavy 17 departed 106010, Gustin 15 from the 8 right, clear for takeoff. Take clear for takeoff, 8 right, Hawaiian 10. 12 heavy, not a bus. Make departure, on 12, yep, yep. Lima on the tower, traffic according to position remaining left, report at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff. On 864, heavy, where do you park? Charlie 3 for Hawaiian 864. Hey, what's in the mid there, I think kind of guy. 70 over task, over to ground, Hawaiian 864. Delta 173, Lima on the tower. No response, close to report at Foxtrot. After you and I was here, we did switch over again.
Alright, so next departure on 8 left, we'll be heading off to Vegas. That is this southwest, right about here.
Southwest line 214, contact departure.
Alright, the next one is heading off to Maui. Oh, that C-17 is right over my head. Let's see if we can get it on the other side. That was neat. Alright, so we missed that southwest to take the overhead C-17. The next departure on the refront will be a Hawaiian 330 heading off to Vegas. We also have a southwest heading off to San Jose. I hope it knows the way. The second A380 is still a ways out. It's still an hour out, hour and 5 minutes. 9:30 is the scheduled, or not scheduled, but estimated arrival. The Korean is continuously pushing, getting slower and slower. It's now 10:30, so there's zero chance we're going to see the Korean today. Somebody just got clearance for 8 left at Echo. Is that this? Somebody just got clearance for 8 left at Echo. I wonder who that is. Huh. Oh, really? Don't see them from where I am. That doesn't mean they're not there. They're probably just on the other side of the trees. Let's see. Dots, 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 dots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like they're coming out of there. I hope those are trucks, 'cause I don't see them over there. The Hawaiian is now lined up and ready to go on the refront. I guess we're going to hang out over here for a second.
Hawaiian 677 mile departure indicated by the diverting off their left. On departure flight 140, traffic off 5 mile far from their 4 right, runway 8 right, set for takeoff. Big 41 crosses up left at your discretion, runway 8 right on the way. On departure, maintain 16000.
I just told someone to line up and wait and expect 16,000 on departure, so that sounds like a fighter to me. So it might be after this Hawaiian. I regret to inform you that this is a egret.
Transit 5, visual approach for 4. 670, heading 140, contact departure. Departure. 641, departure, maintain 16000, window 040 at 9 of air indication, somewhere right, surface reduction, departure cost,
It's about to get fast. Well, not the hang 10s we were all hoping for, but it's still pretty cool. I need to step off the truck for a second. The sun came out really behind my head, and I need to find my hat. It's just out of reach. I'll be right back. We got more fighters coming. Hello, Gabriel. I hope you're doing well. Alright, so engineering is working in the barrier right now, so they're going to hold these fighters for just a few minutes. The fighters just got their clearance. C-17 is next. This might be that raptor we just saw. Might be a visiting raptor. I don't. I came from the Hickam side, not the Air Guard side. So I don't know. I don't know what it was doing over there. We'll. I don't know if we won't be able to see the tail markings from out here. But it might be a visiting raptor. So we'll keep an eye out. It was before the Omni, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Alright, so I think he just got its departure, so we'll figure it out together. I don't know if we'll actually figure it out, but we'll see it leave. Pulled back too far. I missed the second one, sorry. Alright, so the next one should be the Omni Air. Then we have a DHL 777 on the downwind right now. It's the Singapore DHL. The second one is only about 20 minutes away. Usually get 2 of those a day. Let's see if there's any. That Sydney one, estimated departure 10 minutes. Sorry, that's a good one. Okay. That's a good. Hello, Mason. Good to see you. Hope you're having a great day today. Alright, so it looks like the next one in will be that DHL that we were talking about a second ago.
Singapore 7407 Heavy Hong Kong 10101117 runway 8 left, clear to land. Clear to land, runway 8 left, Singapore 7407 Heavy.
All right, Ian, thanks. Mark, thank you. Oh, good morning, Eham. Hopefully they fix those problems soon, because we don't have a lot of time left. I can see that DHL now. We'll flip around and get it just a second. Razor 31 or Phaser 31. So I think those went out as, I was talking to another plane spotter, those last two F-22s, even though they came from the Hickam side, which is weird, but they might have been 19th Fighter Squadron F-22s, not 199th. So I think they went out as Blaze, so that might, the indications those are Hawaii, but they were 19th Fighter Squadron, not 199th. Singapore 7407 Heavy, turn left, hotel, contact ground point 9. Then hotel, ground point 9, Singapore 7407 Heavy. Okay. Good morning, traffic 07 is visual time. Contact 309, helmet charge morning, wind 040 at 11.17, runway 4 right, clear to land. Alright, clear to land, contact 37. I don't see any deleted I don't see any moderated deleted posts. It might have been auto deleted if you said something that was in the deleted or the banned word list. I have an extensive bad word list that sometimes overreaches its bounds. So it could have been that. I don't see any mod actions that deleted anything. Our good friend Rich F is in the house. Hello, Rich. Hope you're doing well. He's gifted 1 Reverse Ops membership. Looks like the recipient of that is Breaker, so please join me in thanking Rich F. I appreciate it.
Heavy. Wind 040 at 10, that's 17 on the first stage on 43 Holland Tower, wind 040 at 9 runway E-bus, clear to land. At 2309, to my echoes, contact ground point 9. Good morning, Tower Magnum 10, Orlando to departure. Magnum 10, Holland Tower, good morning, departing top ramp at ground rest, wind 0408, remain clear by runway to blue, helicopter to country. Magnum 10,
Alright, so next departure I see on the report, I might be waiting on somebody. It's a Hawaiian down there. Might be waiting on someone in front of it that I can't see. Yeah, oh, there he is. Right, I only saw the one go out. So that was a F-15 there with tanks. so it's going to go for a while. I only saw the one. I do see something coming in over here. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a fighter coming in. Starting to get pretty heat hazy. Alright, so there's possibly more going out. I just heard them ask for the lead to be on a certain squawk, so that usually means there's more than one going out as a group. So we're getting more fighters on the reef runway. I don't know how many there are, so that last one had a great livery. Did you see that?
It's very, that looks like it might be the last group of fighters. The barrier is down, so if you want to go and submit and we'll put it around my right.
Alright, ATC just said that's the last group of fighters, so that's probably what we'll get for the rest of the day. We do still have a super that's 20 minutes out.
November 4 Mike, Honu Airways, 03 at 10, gust 17, crossway turbines heavy, or correction, 4717.
So this next arrival here is coming in from Osaka. It's a Hawaiian 330. And then we should have that other DHL Singapore about 5 or 6 miles after this one. So this one just came in off the crossing runway. It came in from Maui.
November 4, Mike 9, Sunrise Delta, then contact ground point 9. November 8, Papa Fox, Alpha Star, cross runway 4 to Foxtrot, runway 4 left, line up and wait, traffic landing, runway 2 left. Cross the line at Foxtrot, left, line up and wait, I'm on Foxtrot. Search for 8720, how much are you up?
Just shifted me over.
Yeah, Fabian, we just like to keep it friendly with the local military here. We don't want to get into a situation, not that anyone's doing it today, I just don't want to get into a situation where someone says something they shouldn't or compromises something, and I don't want that to come back onto the channel. So we just try to keep it as vague as possible. There are some obvious exceptions where things are written in press releases or on ADSB exchange or things like that. But we just try to keep it friendly. I don't want an OSI visit to the truck. If they want to stop by the truck to say, hey, that's fine. I just don't want them coming here on official business.
Good morning, Hawaiian 151 plus 5 miles south of Kala and low visual 8 left.
My 151, hello tower, wind 030 at 10 depth 18, fast moving to the crossing runway, caravan, over flexible and bound to the crossing runway 8 left, clear to land, hold clear runway.
All right, we're about a little less than 15 minutes away from our second A380 of the day. This is the orange flying Honu. That will most likely be our last plane of the day. Oh, that's why that's not doing that. Where are you at? You're over here. There you are. It looks like today we're going to get Zippy's arrival and departure today, so that's good. Alright, so the next arrival on 8 left will be a Hawaiian coming in from Hilo. Behind that, we have a Dreamliner coming in from Tokyo. That's a Japan Airlines. Couple behind that is the A380.
Over to
So as I mentioned a little while ago, I was talking to Brandon about how I didn't know what days I'd be where. Well, I was talking about we're going to go on the road with the show. My nephew is graduating college for the second time. He's going to get his master's degree. So we're going to go see him graduate. But I noticed the week before he graduates is the Star Wars nights at Disneyland. So I decided to take Mrs. Reverse Ops to go to Star Wars night at Disneyland on the way to go see my nephew graduate. Roughly, we're going to do at least 2 shows from LA with the Extra X, and we're going to try to do 2 shows from Dallas. I'm not sure if they'll be DFW or Love Field yet, but we're going to do, most likely it'll be the 3rd and 4th at LA with the Extra X, and then the 8th and 9th in Dallas of next month. So we'll see how that goes. So, hello, Josh. Yeah, PETA, we don't get any, as Josh was saying, we don't get any direct European flights. We have a couple of code shares that come here. Like if you'll, every once in a while you'll be walking around the airport and you'll hear them announce Lufthansa flight, whatever. It's really just a code share. So we get some code share, but we don't actually have any European carriers that end up here. And there's a couple reasons for that. The main reason is just money. They can't fill. They think they can't fill the business classes and first classes to come out here. Because generally, when people come to Hawaii, they're coming on vacation and they're trying to get the most bang for their buck. So. Because several of the newer planes could make it from London or Paris to here direct, but no one has decided to try it yet. There was some word that Hawaiian was going to try it a couple of years ago when they ordered the Dreamliners. There was a lot of talk of them trying Honolulu to London with the Dreamliner. That has not come to fruition. There's been a little rumor after the Alaska-Hawaiian merger that they're going to try it, but my guess is they would go Seattle to London. So you could get on a one-stop from here to Seattle, and then Seattle to London. I still don't think they're going to do Europe direct from here. Alaska's pretty much doing a lot of stuff with Hawaiian and Seattle lately. They just added a morning flight to Seattle on the 321. We saw it leave a little while ago. They just announced they're going to do a Seattle to Tokyo flight. I think it's Seattle to Tokyo on Hawaiian. So you'll have a Hawaiian flight that will not go in the state of Hawaii. Yeah, Brandon. We'll be staying around the airport except for the last day we're there, which is the Tuesday. So we'll be staying around the airport. I just don't know exactly. I won't know the hard schedule till probably the week before. So I don't like to I know I put out a schedule for this show and all this stuff, and I try to keep things organized, but when I go on vacation or travel, I always figure stuff out like 2 days before we leave.
November 9er, Lima, turn right Delta, the Falcon's giving way, monitor ground for contact ground 29.
Well, thanks, Sydney. I'm super proud of the kid. He's a smart one. Alright, A&A is now second for arrival with the Super. There is a 330 between us and it, so hopefully we'll get Zippy and then that, and then the 380. Let's see. I think his master's is in political science. I really should know that. But he started out as a music major his first 2 years and then switched to political science for his bachelor's. I think his master's is also in political science. Yeah, I wonder if they would go Gatwick. I don't know how, I don't have any frame of reference how crowded Gatwick is. But it seems like if you're an airline trying to fly one flight in there a day or one flight in there every couple days, you'd probably easier to do Gatwick. Or maybe even Manchester. That would be interesting. I've seen pictures of Hawaiian DC-10 at Manchester Airport before. Okay, Zippy is up in the air, so we'll take it if I could figure out where the heck it went. There it is. And then we'll come back and get the Super. So speaking of airlines coming here, we just heard about a week or so ago that Air Premia is coming back. I don't know the date on that, but I do know they're coming back. They were here for a little while. I actually caught their very first arrival here a year and a half, 2 years ago. And they kind of were here for a little while, and they kind of went out with a whimper. And now they've decided to try it again. Yeah, he's a smart kid. He's just 24, and he's graduating with his master's now. That is really heat hazy.
My 182, how much air cross from my Airbus at Juliet, Falcon on Bravo, give me what do you?
Alright, cross Airbus at Juliet, we'll go on the line 180. Magnum 10, 4 hours for chapter.
Magnum 10, how much air cruising in hold?
Magnum 10.
Victor Papa Charlie Mike Yankee, follow the second, going 717, continue via Juliet. Anapon 180, Christian Los Echo, contact ground point niner. Tower 123.9. 9216, monitor tower 123.9. My 182, monitor tower 123.9. 12 stop. 3 stop, commentary going 737, 4 mile, final to runway E left, we'll look for the rear runway, wind 050, enter Dutchman 7, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Right, clear to land is clear. Line 154 is visual APAC.
My 154, commentary runway E left, clear to land, hold for the runway 4 left, clear again, final final.
Clear land, hold short 4 left, line 150.
Up to 63, to my echo, then contact ground point 9.
Echo point 9 or slot 2 days.
Confirm remaining to follow runway 20, stop airport ground red. Victor Papa Charlie Mike Yankee, monitor tower 123.9. Charlie Mike Yankee, Junction 123.9. Have a good day. I just want to make sure it was 123.9.
Okay, I don't see anything super exciting in the next 10 minutes or so. So, I think we're just gonna get out of here.
November 839er 5 Alpha, home and start, Fairbanks 3 mile, 5 forward at Los
I think I'm playing an old video. Yeah, this is the wrong video. Hold on. This is an old video. Let's try this one. Alright. Yeah, there we go. That's more current. I noticed Rich F's name wasn't there, and I was like, this is not right. So thanks everyone for being here. Hopefully we'll get one more shot of the Super as it turns. Right now it's got its butt to us, so it's not a very interesting shot unless you're into that kind of thing. But I want to thank all the channel members, not just the ones that are listed here, but you guys go above and beyond with being the higher level members. Thank you very much. But all the channel members, all 4 levels, you guys really keep this thing going out here. I could not be out here without you guys. This is kind of like a version of PBS. This is entirely member funded. So thank you everyone for all the support, all the super chats, all those member donations. Cracked 15,000. We're on our way to get me jumping out of a helicopter. So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. When we get that silver play button, I'm going to be jumping out of a helicopter. So you want to get me on my way to that. We'll be back on Thursday of this week at 6:45 a.m. We're going to try to be down at the other end of the Lagoon Drive at Lagoon Mackay down there. Hopefully the fence is not in the way. Then we'll be back on Saturday for our long show on Saturday. I definitely want to thank my mods, who I really couldn't do this without. Brad, Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, and O'Malley. You keep me in line, you keep the chat flowing smooth, and you keep me in stitches all week in my group chat. Oh, we got one more coming in here. Our good friend Kimberly's back. Kimberly March Shore has joined at the 321 mainland traveler level. She'll enjoy all the comfort of the 321 as she zips between here and exotic destinations like Oakland and Long Beach. The seats in economy do recline in this model, and someone will be by with your POG drink soon. So thank you very much, and thanks for the super chats today. I really appreciate it. And then again, thanks Rich F, Keith, Sydney, Kimberly again, and Rainbow Love for all the support today. We'll see y'all on Saturday. I had a lot of fun. Let's try this again sometime. All right, take care. Aloha.